A perfect 6-0 sweep with the complimentary plays over the past 3 days after cashing on Thursday with the Seattle Mariners in a slugfest win over the Angels, and also for a second consecutive day hitting with the Cleveland Indians. 2 more free selections coming your way in just a moment. Yesterday in the video report, I alluded to DeAndre Jordan being the wussy of all wussies when it comes to NBA players. And of course, wussy wasn't exactly the word that I intended, but this is a PG-13 family-oriented video, so we will refrain from substituting the P for the W. Oops, did I just imply what I really thought of DeAndre Jordan? Damn, how did I make that mistake on this video? I should really start again, but I don't really care. But listen, the after effect, the fallout of everything. Did you guys happen to see on ESPN.com the interview, wide-ranging interview with Chandler Parsons, who went out of his way to more or less recruit DeAndre Jordan for the Mavericks to get him to potentially agree to the free agent departure from the Clippers? Up to a week ago, it seemed good. Up until Tuesday, it seemed good. And you know how it all played out. I don't know Chandler Parsons. I have never seen him be interviewed before, but I thought that his comments were insightful, thoughtful, not a man who was sitting there with an axe to grind, but simply laid it out. And I thought, Jesus, what a great interview. But who took the time really, other than guys like me probably, to sit there and read all he had? Because unless you're a Dallas Mavericks fan or an LA Clippers fan or reside in one of the two areas, perhaps, you probably don't care what Chandler Parsons had to say. But I thought there were some interesting quotes that I just wanted to relay to you that taken in the context of the story. First of all, in referring to DeAndre Jordan, he said, and this is a quote, maybe he got nervous about being a franchise player and having the pressure of leading a team. He's very comfortable in LA. He can play behind Chris Paul, behind Blake Griffin. And of course, the Mavericks offered him the opportunity to be the man in Dallas. So there you have a player saying that this guy didn't want to be a primetime performer, didn't want to have the spotlight focused on him. I thought that was an interesting comment, but I thought the best comment that Parsons made, the one that just cuts right to the bone, the one that's the most biting, is when he said, and this is a quote, he wasn't ready to be a franchise player. He was scared. He was scared to take the next step in his career. Now, you tell me, guys, when's the last time you heard one NBA player say about another one, he was scared to step up and to be the man? I just thought that was kind of interesting. Let's face facts. No one ever said and made those type of claims against Jordan and Magic and Bird and any of your other top flight players. I mean, that's just an amazing comment. And listen, DeAndre Jordan is what he is. He's an athletic 7-foot center, great rebounder, very good shot blocker, defensive presence, a rim protector, a guy who will give you on most nights 12 to 14 points a game, and a guy that's going to shoot about 60% if you're lucky from the free throw lines and be a liability come postseason time forever when defenses pack it in. And you can go to the hack-a-shack, or in this case, the hack-a-Jordan strategy, and really remove him from the offensive flow and really disrupt your style of play. You saw that with the Clippers in this postseason. You're going to see that forever because DeAndre Jordan is not suddenly going to turn into a clutch free throw shooter. So he's always going to be an offensive liability, especially in the postseason. And then I also thought it was kind of interesting. Mark Cuban yesterday definitely took the high road. He could have pulled a Dan Gilbert when LeBron left a few years ago and just shredded LeBron, which, I got to be honest with you, I thought it was great. And I would have done that if I was Mark Cuban yesterday. But, he said, and this is a quote, there will be a time when I detail everything I know regarding the last 48 hours. I don't think the time is right to say anything beyond the facts that he never responded to me, meaning Jordan, at all yesterday, not once to this minute. I've never heard anything from him since Tuesday night. And then he goes on to say that Wesley Matthews, the free agent that they also came to an agreement on, who's recovering from, I think, an Achilles tendon tear, who played for the Portland Trail Blazers and was brought in to provide wing support, outside shooting, which would open up the middle to allow Jordan to roam more free. Cuban went on to say that he specifically told Matthews that he would not hold him to his commitment if he wanted to go elsewhere. And then he adds, I can't print his exact response, but suffice to say, he is excited to play for our Mavs. So very strange. I've never understood in free agency why players that the Mavericks were interested in didn't want to jump on the chance to play in Dallas. I mean, the Dallas Metroplex area, Dallas-Fort Worth and the surrounding affluent communities, that's a great place. You've got a Texas that has a similar tax situation to playing in Nevada, to playing in anywhere in the state of Florida. I mean, it's an advantageous place to play if you're a high wage earner. Never understood it, because think about it. Who was the last big Mavericks free agent acquisition? I mean, I'm not talking Tyson Chandler. I'm talking about the big name players that they have pursued over the years that they just couldn't get. Strange. Well, hey, they ain't going to get anybody anytime soon, too, because best thing they can do is tank the season. Maybe they can call Sam Hinkie of the 76ers and ask him, hey, how do you tank the season effectively so you can get all those first-round draft picks? Because they're going to have to obviously rebuild. Okay, one guy who is not rebuilding is here at the site, and that is Trace Adams. Because, guys, I know the football season is still, the Hall of Fame game is about a month away. And the first week of the preseason is maybe 5 weeks away. Well, if you aren't building your bankroll here thanks to Trace's advice, shame on you. Today is going for winning day number 17 out of 20. And in that 19-day period, $1 bettors have won over $20,700. Normally, a 1,000-star play is his best bet. Then he has his Raise the Bar 1,500-star releases. Hit number 6 or 7 last night on the Cardinals. You got it at a huge discount. Hit number, 5 out of 6 on the Yankees over the A's 2 nights ago. Well, you've gotten 12 of his major wager releases over the past couple of weeks at huge discounted prices, and today no different. And he has a bigger play. Double your wager, 2,000-star winner, number 6 out of 8. AL East Game of the Year, Yankees and Red Sox at Fenway. Half price off by using coupon code TRACE, TRACE. Also, max wager release from Jeff Benton. You can save $60. Benton going for winning day number 26 out of 40. 100 dime max wager NL Central Game of the Year on the Cardinals and Pirates. He's won 8 out of 11 80 dime releases, including the Dodgers on the run line, 6-0 over Philly last night, including the Cardinals as a road dog against the Cubbies on Wednesday, including the Angels crushing Colorado on Tuesday. $10 bettors up 11 grand plus in baseball alone the past 2 years. You save $60 by using coupon code 100DIMER. 100DIMER, 100DIMER. One final thing before I get to the free picks. I have never understood the reluctance of gamblers to play totals. Some guys just will not play totals. I've never understood that, because you bet a side, you bet a total, a win is a win, a loss is a loss. It's the same 50 betting proposition. And the amazing thing is, some guys, handicappers will release totals, and some customers and some gamblers will just go, I don't care about it, it's a total. Sometimes the total is easier to win than the side. I've said this so many times on my Monday video reports throughout the NFL season. The 777 triple play has probably hit at a 90% clip over the past 3 weeks. And that's with a variety of handicappers I've been picking. I mean, congratulations to me for picking all these guys. The hottest one right now is Brad Wilton, going for winning day number 10 out of 11, 50 dime winner number 9 out of 10, Dead Mortal Total Lock of the Month part number 4, Rangers Padres over under. You get it for $7.77. He won on Thursday, he won on Tuesday, he won on Monday, he won on Sunday, he won on Saturday. All of those plays were 50 dime releases, 50 dime plays, okay? He won every single one of them. You got them all for $7.77, and the same thing goes today with coupon code 777, TRIPLE, and the number 7. Okay, with that all being said, let's get to your complimentary plays here for today's video report. Here, let me give you my opinion of what's going to happen at Fenway tonight. I'm going to go with the Red Sox. I'm going to go with the Red Sox and Clay Buchholz here, who is once again showing the promise he had. Oh, gosh, you got to go back to the early parts of the 2013 season before inconsistency caused by a number of shoulder and back and arm ailments really made him a guy who, seemed like he was destined to be an American League pitcher with an earned run average approaching 5. He is healthy. He has gotten his mojo back. He has a .87. A 0.87 earned run average in winning his last 4 starts. He's 5-0 with a 1.99 ERA in his last 7 starts. Red Sox have won 6 of them. No big surprise there. 6-hit shutout Saturday against Houston. So the fact that he is 0-3 in 4 starts with an earned run average near 8 against the Yankees the past 2 years means nothing, because that is not the Clay Buchholz who is pitching so well over the past 2 months for Boston. This is a different guy. This is the guy that was once one of the most promising young hurlers in the American League. Now, Michael Pineda is going for the Yankees. I've used him and I've gone against him numerous times this season, and generally when I've talked about him, I've always talked about his home-road split. Nothing different here, guys. 4.53 earned run average in 7 road starts this season. 5.72 earned run average in his 5 June starts. Last 3 starts, 0-2 with a 4.91 earned run average. So the fact that he had a 2.57 earned run average against the Red Sox in 3 starts a year ago, it's a moot point. They have tried to baby him because he missed so much time last year because of shoulder issues. They've given him extra rest, but, you know, he's in uncharted territory in terms of the innings that he is currently being asked to pitch. And I think, as an outsider looking in, that is one of the issues with him right now. And the fact that he's also a young guy still learning how to pitch. So I'm going to go with against the Yankees in this one. Red Sox have won 4 in a row, 8 out of 10. You know, back, June 19th or June 20th, they were 10.5 games out of first place in the AL East. They've suddenly sliced 4.5 games off of that deficit. And they're also in quadruple revenge after losing 3 straight games at Fenway back to begin the month of May. So I'm going to go with the Red Sox as your first complimentary play. Your next complimentary play, I'm going to ride the Cleveland Indians for a 3rd straight day here on the Video Report. This time going with Danny Salazar over Kendall Graveman. Graveman? Does it matter? I also saw there was a chance Jesse Hahn might be going, but I think it's going to be the rookie instead. Doesn't matter. I like Cleveland in either one of these spots. I know Danny Salazar is not pitching as well as he was once they called him up from the minors in late April. 5.40 earned run average in his last 5 starts, but I like the way the Indians are playing. You know, after losing the series opener against the Houston Astros, they, meaning the pitching staff, totally shut down a very good Houston team that has a lot of power, not necessarily a good average hitting team, but a team that puts plenty of runs on the board, held them to just 16 hits and 3 runs the past 3 nights. They've now won 8 of their last 11 games. Meanwhile, the Oakland A's have lost 8 of their last 13. And in that 13-game stretch with runners in scoring position, they're batting a less than robust 196. So Cleveland is a big price, up about 150. I would not play them on the run line, however, but I do like Cleveland straight up. I think of the 2 free picks, I definitely like the Red Sox. No ifs, ands, or buts. More came very close to using Boston as my best bet tonight. So in order, though, of the 2 free picks, again, I would go with Boston before Cleveland. But hell, I'm 6-0 with the free picks the past 3 days. I'm on a roll. So let's go with them. Let's ride them. And I'll talk to you again on Saturday when we do this one more time.